Most AI projects do not fail in delivering, they fail in the brief. The brief describes a technology solution when what the approver needed was a business case. The project gets approved on the wrong basis, loses a sponsorship when the delivery gets complicated, and stalls not because the technology stopped working, but because nobody could defend the investment once the original business case came under pressure. I am Hari from Do Systems. We scope and build AI projects for businesses, and the brief is where we spend the more time than any other pre-development phase. Today, I want to walk you through the 6 questions every AI project brief must answer, and why getting this right is what determines whether the project survives contact with the real organizations. Deloitte's research found that 56% of AI projects lose C-suite sponsorship within 6 months. Almost always because the business case at approval was not specific enough for sponsors to defend when the delivery became complicated. Projects with sustained executive sponsorship achieve a 68% success rate. Those that lose it drop to 11%. The brief is where the sponsorship is built or lost before any development begins. Question 1. What specific problem are we solving? Not, we want to use AI for customer service. Specific. We handle 4,200 inbound queries per month. 60% are routine status requests, averaging 8 minutes each process manually. We want to automate these 2,520 queries. Specifically at this stage is what makes everything else credible. Question 2. What does success look like and how will we measure it? Define the metrics before the project starts. Query resolution rate above 85%, average handling time under 90 seconds. These needs to be agreed and baseline before any development begins. Briefs that leave measurement to after deployment almost never produce it. Question 3. What data we need and do we have it? Gartner's February 2025 research found 85% of AI projects fail due to poor data quality or missing relevant data. The question is not an implementation detail. It's a viability question. Name the data sources, confirm access, describe their quality. If you cannot answer this in the brief, you have not yet established the project is feasible. Question 4. What are the implementation phases and timeline? Not a full specification, but clear phases with exit criteria. What needs to be true before the project moves to the next phase? This is what allows sponsor to understand what they are approving and the governance checkpoints exist. Question 5. What are the risks? How will we manage them? Every AI project has data risk, model risk, and adoption risk. Name them honestly. Describe the mitigation for each. Briefs that present no risk are not credible and will not survive the scrutiny. Question 6. Who owns the outcome? A named business leader, not a technical lead who is accountable for the outcome and actively involved throughout the delivery. This is the person who will defend the investment when the things get complicated. Model architecture, vendor comparisons, and infrastructure specifications do not belong in an approval brief. They belong in the technical specification that follows approval. Mixing them in obscure the business case and gives the approvers the opportunity to stall on technical questions they are not qualified to evaluate. Keep the brief focused on business logic. Get it approved, then go to technical. At Do Systems, we help businesses scope and brief AI projects before any development begins. The brief is where the project either gets real or stays conceptual. and getting it right at this stage costs a fraction of what it costs to correct a poorly scoped mid-bit. Subscribe for more, and we cover real AI implementation strategy every week.